Did you know that the time you go to bed could be the key to a longer, healthier life after 70? A Japanese doctor has revealed 6 powerful secrets that could change everything for you. Meet Yumi, a 75-year-old woman who used to stay up late every night. For years, she struggled with sleeplessness, feeling exhausted during the day, and dealing with her energy and mood constantly fluctuating. But everything changed when she decided to follow a Japanese doctor's advice on the best bedtime for seniors. Suddenly, she found herself waking up feeling more refreshed, energized, and even more joyful. In today's video, we're going to dive into those 6 secrets that helped Yumi and can help you live a healthier, more vibrant life after 70. Stay tuned to find out how the simple act of adjusting your bedtime could hold the key to your well-being. Secret number 1. The ideal bedtime for health. Let me introduce you to Taro, a 78-year-old man who spent most of his life as a night owl. He would stay up late, often watching TV or reading books until midnight. However, as Taro got older, he started noticing that he was waking up feeling more exhausted than when he went to bed. No matter how much sleep he got, he felt groggy and sluggish during the day. He struggled to keep up with his grandchildren and found it difficult to enjoy the activities he once loved. One day, Taro visited his doctor, who recommended something that seemed simple but was life-changing: going to bed earlier. The doctor advised him to aim for an earlier bedtime, ideally around 9 p.m., and explained that as we age, our bodies require more restorative sleep, and a consistent bedtime is essential for maintaining energy levels and improving overall health. Taro decided to give it a try. At first it was tough. He wasn't used to winding down so early. But over time he noticed remarkable changes. By sticking to a bedtime of 9 p.m., Taro found himself waking up feeling more rested and rejuvenated. His energy levels skyrocketed, and he had the stamina to take long walks and play with his grandchildren without feeling exhausted. The benefits weren't just physical. Taro felt mentally clearer and more focused during the day. So what's the lesson here? As we age, a consistent bedtime aiming for around 9 to 10 p.m. is crucial for improving our health. Our bodies have natural rhythms that are closely tied to the sun, and going to bed earlier helps align those rhythms. It ensures we get deep, restorative sleep, which is essential for memory, mood, immune function, and overall vitality. By simply adjusting the time we go to bed, just like Taro did, we can dramatically improve our quality of life. Secret number 2. The importance of restorative sleep. Let me tell you about Aiko, a 70-year-old woman who, for years, struggled with poor sleep quality. Despite going to bed around midnight, she would often wake up multiple times during the night and never felt fully rested. In the morning, she'd wake up groggy and irritable, struggling to get through her day without feeling mentally foggy. Aiko's sleep issues were affecting her mood, energy, and overall sense of well-being. One day, Aiko decided to visit her doctor, hoping to find a solution. The doctor explained to her the importance of restorative sleep, those deep, uninterrupted sleep cycles that allow the body and mind to repair and rejuvenate. The doctor recommended that Aiko adjust her bedtime to 9 p.m. At first, Aiko was skeptical. She didn't think an earlier bedtime would make a significant difference, but she was willing to try anything. After just a few nights of going to bed earlier, Aiko began to notice a huge change. Her sleep was deeper, and she wasn't waking up in the middle of the night. She woke up feeling more refreshed and energized, and her mood improved dramatically. Aiko also felt mentally sharper, no longer struggling with the brain fog that had been affecting her for years. She now had the mental clarity to enjoy her hobbies and interact with her family without feeling exhausted. So what's the takeaway here? Restorative sleep is crucial for elderly health. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to the effects of sleep deprivation, and it becomes even more important to prioritize quality sleep. Restorative sleep helps repair the body at a cellular level, boosts the immune system, improves memory, and balances emotions. By adjusting our bedtime and ensuring we're allowing our bodies to go through those deep sleep cycles, we can experience improved health, mental clarity, and overall vitality, just like Aiko did. Secret number 3. Light and dark exposure. Let me introduce you to Kenji, a 79-year-old man who, like many of us, used to stay up late watching TV and scrolling on his phone. For years, he struggled with poor sleep, often tossing and turning throughout the night, feeling restless and unable to fall into a deep sleep. Despite getting enough hours in bed, Kenji would wake up feeling exhausted, struggling to get through the day. Kenji's doctor explained that one of the main reasons he wasn't sleeping well was his exposure to artificial light in the evening. The bright screens from his TV and phone were interfering with his body's natural sleep-wake cycle. The doctor advised him to limit his exposure to artificial light after 7 p.m. and instead focus on getting more natural sunlight in the morning. The idea was simple. Light exposure directly affects melatonin, the hormone responsible for making us feel sleepy at night. When we expose ourselves to bright light at night, especially the blue light from screens, we trick our bodies into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to fall asleep. After making these changes, Kenji noticed a huge difference. By cutting out screen time in the evening and getting outside for some sunlight first thing in the morning, he found it much easier to wind down at night. His body naturally started to feel sleepy at the right time, and he was falling asleep faster and more deeply. The result? Kenji woke up feeling more alert with a clear mind and a burst of energy that lasted all day. So what's the lesson here? Light exposure plays a huge role in regulating our sleep and regulate. Natural sunlight in the morning helps reset our internal clock and signals our body that it's time to wake up. Meanwhile, avoiding artificial light at night encourages the natural production of melatonin, signaling to our body that it's time to rest. By adjusting our light exposure, as Kenji did, we can significantly improve our sleep quality and overall health. This simple change can make a world of difference in how we feel every day. Secret number 4. Create a peaceful sleep environment. Let me tell you about Hiroshi and Imo, a couple in their late 70s who had been struggling with poor sleep for years. Despite following the doctor's advice on bedtime and light exposure, they still found themselves tossing and turning at night, unable to fall into a deep, restful sleep. Hiroshi would often complain about the noise from the street outside, while Imo found the harsh overhead light in their bedroom too jarring in the evening. Both felt that something was missing to truly make their sleep environment more peaceful. When they visited their doctor, she recommended a simple but effective solution. Create a peaceful sleep environment. The doctor explained that a calming atmosphere is crucial for elderly sleep, because our bodies become more sensitive to environmental factors like light, noise, and temperature. Hiroshi and Imo took the advice to heart and decided to make a few changes. They dimmed the lights in the evening, opting for soft, warm lighting in their bedroom, and made sure the room was completely dark by bedtime. They also invested in a pair of noise-canceling earplugs to block out the city sounds that kept Hiroshi awake. As for their bedding, they switched to softer, more comfortable sheets and added extra pillows to support their necks and backs. Within just a few nights of making these changes, Hiroshi and Imo were amazed at how much better they slept. The soft lighting and quiet environment helped them relax, and they found it much easier to wind down before bed. The comfortable bedding allowed them to sleep through the night without waking up feeling sore or restless. They both reported waking up feeling refreshed, with more energy to enjoy their day together. So, what's the key takeaway here? Creating a peaceful sleep environment is essential, especially as we age. A calm atmosphere, dim lighting, minimal noise, and comfortable bedding signal to our bodies that it's time to rest. By making small adjustments to your bedroom, just like Hiroshi and Imo did, you can significantly improve the quality of your sleep and wake up feeling rejuvenated and ready to face the day ahead. Secret number 5. Wind down before bed. Let me introduce you to Aqualo, a 77-year-old woman who had always been on. After a busy day of running errands, caring for her garden, and spending time with her family, Ayo would rush straight to bed, exhausted but often unable to sleep well. She'd lie in bed for hours, her mind racing from the events of the day, unable to fully relax. No matter how tired she felt, Adio found it difficult to fall into a deep sleep, waking up feeling unrested. When Akayo visited her doctor for a checkup, the doctor suggested something simple but crucial. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. The doctor explained that winding down before bed is essential for preparing the body and mind for sleep, especially as we age. Rushing to bed or jumping straight into sleep without calming down can make it harder for the body to transition from an active, alert state to a restful one. A cameo was advised to start winding down an hour before bed, engaging in relaxing activities like reading a book, listening to calming music, or drinking a warm cup of chamomile tea. At first, Ailsio was skeptical, but she decided to give it a try. She began making a habit of sitting in her favorite chair, sipping her tea, and reading a few chapters of a book before bed. She also added some gentle stretching to her routine, loosening up her muscles and easing the tension in her body. To her surprise, after just a few nights, Io noticed a big improvement. Her mind was more relaxed, her body felt more at ease, and she fell asleep more quickly and deeply. The quality of her sleep improved, and she woke up feeling more refreshed and ready for the day. So what's the lesson here? A calming bedtime routine is crucial for better sleep, especially as we age. Techniques like reading, stretching, drinking herbal tea, or practicing gentle breathing exercises signal to the body that it's time to wind down. Giving yourself time to relax before bed, just like Accio did, you help your mind and body transition into a restful state, ensuring a deeper, more rejuvenating sleep. Secret number 6. The role of nutrition in sleep quality. Let me tell you about Takashi, an 80-year-old man who had always loved his hearty evening meals. For years, he would indulge in large dinners, often finishing his meal just before heading to bed. However, Takashi noticed that despite being tired from a long day, he would frequently wake up in the middle of the night feeling uncomfortable and restless. His sleep quality was poor, and he couldn't figure out why. He tried everything, adjusting his bedtime, reducing screen time, but nothing seemed to work. It wasn't until he visited his doctor that he discovered the secret behind his disrupted sleep: his diet. The doctor explained that eating heavy meals late in the evening could interfere with sleep, especially for older adults. Large meals require the digestive system to work overtime, making it harder for the body to relax and enter deep sleep. The doctor recommended that Takashi avoid large, heavy meals before bed and instead focus on foods that promote better sleep. Takashi was advised to incorporate lighter, sleep-friendly foods like warm milk, which contains tryptophan, a sleep-inducing amino acid, and bananas, which are rich in magnesium and potassium, both of which help muscles relax. Takashi decided to follow the doctor's advice. He started eating his last meal of the day earlier, around 6 p.m., and replaced his usual late-night snacks with a warm cup of milk and a banana. To his surprise, within a few days, Takashi found that he was falling asleep more easily. He no longer woke up feeling restless or uncomfortable. His sleep became deeper and more restorative, and he woke up feeling more refreshed than ever before. So what's the takeaway here? Nutrition plays a big role in sleep quality, especially as we age. Foods that are high in nutrients like magnesium, potassium, and tryptophan can help the body relax and promote deeper, more restorative sleep. On the other hand, heavy meals and spicy foods late at night can hinder sleep by keeping the digestive system active when it should be resting. By adjusting his eating habits, Takashi was able to improve his sleep and feel much healthier and more energized in the morning. So there you have it. 6 powerful secrets from a Japanese doctor to help improve your sleep and overall health after 70. Whether it's adjusting your bedtime, creating a peaceful environment, or making simple dietary changes, each of these steps can help you sleep better, feel more energized, and live a longer, healthier life. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below. Let me know. Are you going to try any of these tips? Comment with a 9 if you're already on your way to better sleep, or a 0 if you're just starting to make changes. Take care and sleep well. Goodbye.